Was your Tyler's back with long-awaited SmackDown Shut Your Mouth game review. It's the predecessor to Here Comes the Pain, but still a good game. Came out in 2002. This was the same year that the name changed, and yeah, it's the same year that they changed their name to WWF to WWE. So, and this was when the brand split became a thing, and so let's talk about it. The roster has some of the wrestlers. Unfortunately, somebody did not make the game. We'll get to him in a moment when I do the season mode. But it's everybody. New guys like Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton. Unfortunately, John Cena and Rey Mysterio were not in the game, and Batista. But they will be in the next one. Here Comes the Pain. Two people were in the invasion angle like DDP, Booker T, Rob Van Dam, and post invasion like the NWO, like I mentioned before. The arenas are in the game. They're in the game also. You have to unlock them in the season mode. There's some match types, all the match types, where this is actually the first actual WWE game to have all the pay-per-view sets. I'm not counting the first 3 SmackDown games because those were not really actual arenas. They have the logos, but not the arenas. But they always go backwards until 2K23 last year. You know, where they have most of the 2002 pay-per-views, but they went backwards to 2001. And that always is an issue I have up until 2K22, but it's fine. For me, at least. You have all the match types, like hardcore matches, Royal Rumble matches, lumberjack matches, I Quit match, which is the last one until WWE 13, 10 years later. And a few others. There's a backstage area. And, so let's talk about the season mode about this. So, pick a wrestler, and let me read the all new draft, which is and build your own drama with real WWE storylines, and all new draft, and yeah, that's what it is. You can pick either brand, Raw or SmackDown, and like I said before, this was the year of the brand split and also the Ruthless Aggression era. So you can pick either show, or you can skip it and edit it yourself. And there's some like actual storylines that happen on TV in the game, like Stone Cold signing with Raw. But if you're Stone Cold Steve Austin, this is around the time he did the walkout, kind of funny I'm wearing his shirt, you can pick either brand, which is neat, in my opinion. But if you're not Stone Cold, he'll automatically go to Raw. And to Ric Flair introducing the new WWE Undisputed Championship, and then a random superstar will come out. The default champion in the game is The Undertaker. Then you are in this ownership war, and this was technically brand split die off quickly by SummerSlam month, which is, yeah, that's kind of foreshadowing there, but there's other storylines like the Kurt Angle head shape, which is on the back of the game, the back of the game, which is yes, you can recreate the Kurt Angle spot from Judgment 2002 in this game. Also, there's another storyline which is from 2001, which I'm kind of surprised, where a wrestler challenges you to lose if the loser kisses the biggest ass in WWE. Doesn't matter if you win or lose the match. That person gets his head shoved in Rikishi's big ass. Literally, like the moment when The Rock did that to Vince. You know, I can't believe they actually put that in the game. You know. And then we get the biggest one with the NWO. Now, go back to that roster. Someone did not make the cut in the game. Unfortunately, that is Scott Hall because he was replaced by X-Pac in the storyline. But it was the whole thing set up to Hogan Rock at WrestleMania in the game. It doesn't matter if you're Rock or anybody else, basically. And Hogan does go back to the red and yellow afterwards. And there's more I'm going to talk about. This is not that is not how the story ends. No, it continues on. This is a 2-year story. I guess the developers realize we gotta cut it down to 1 whole year of story mode. And that's what happened in the next game. Here comes the pain. There's then Ric Flair and Vince McMahon join forces. There's 2 different storylines about this. If you're aligned with the big man, you're a heel. But if you don't decide yourself, be a babyface, you do that. They did the whole tag house tournament thing, which, yeah, that happened. And then Survivor Series, where the whole thing with the owners splitting up after Survivor Series. And then this led to the final WrestleMania, where it doesn't matter if what's going to happen, because Vince will win regardless. And then at the ending of it, you and the winner of the second Royal Rumble will punch Vince out, and that's how the story mode ends. Yeah, that's how the story mode ended. There's the Creator Wrestler mode, is what it is. It's still a good thing. And yeah. Because this is a great game, but this game gets overshadowed by Here Comes the Pain, and yeah. I mean, it's a fun game. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's a great game. Unfortunately, there's some I did not like about it. Like, also the Hell in a Cell match is an actual Hell in a Cell, not like in SmackDown 2 and Just Bring It. SmackDown 2, Know Your Role, and Just Bring It. Where it's a cage with a roof on top like it's a War Games or something. So anyways, 8.5 out of 10. Because I think Here Comes the Pain was the best one of the 5. And my next game review, I didn't talk about this at all on this channel. WWE Crush Hour. This is actually a guilty pleasure. A fun game. So yeah, lay the rubber down. Yeah, we're going to talk about Crush Hour next. Tomorrow we'll do Showdown, the final one before Fan Takeover. That'll be tomorrow. I'll record all those stuff and we'll go on from there. That's the next one we're talking about. And then Thursday, Royal Rumble 1999 on the Sega channel. So subscribe and click the notification bell on that one. Also like this video, comment down below, subscribe to this one, and click the notification bell also. So you'll see Crush Hour. And that'll be probably next week. Yeah. Bye-bye.